Hi, now. Imagine. My name is Inigo Montoya. You've killed my father. Prepare to die. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to send out information that is streaming and we should be Gucci. Alright, let's just play the music, shall we? Let's just play this music in the background. Alrighty, here we are. And I have to say that one of the things that are actually going on currently is actually that's one of the bigger illustrations that we've been working on, to be fair. I can't remember when was the last time I've worked so much on shading of one singular character. Boo, hi Muto, good to have you here, how are you? Hope it's going. So yeah, also, today might be actually a bit different because I'm going to go, give me a second, I'm getting messages from staff. It's not happening that often, I've noticed. Like, it's not happening that often when, you know, you're getting that much messages away from work, so that's good. I think I was okay, I wasn't really receiving that. I wasn't receiving any messages when I was working in my previous work, but yeah, there's no pressure. But yeah, I'm good. How are you doing? Doing good. I'm doing absolutely fine. I don't like this color. Give me a second, I need to look into how Reno Tuna is doing his whites, because that's important to hear that. Okay, I know now. There's okay, I see what's going on there. Alright. Okay, Moo, Isaac, got over here, how are you playing this game? Why is the stream going to be different today? Did I say that the stream is going to be different today? Oh no, not today, tomorrow. And not the stream is going to be different tomorrow, but we might have a different situation tomorrow, because I am actually going to get I'm going to go to get the medical examination on my back, and basically, well, I'm going to get the MRI, but we will see. If they are going to push my MRI once again, which I'm really going to get infuriated, and I'm going to probably start screaming at the lady. Because, like, how many times can they push my MRI, right? Like, that's not good. That's really not good. Oh well. I hope they don't. Yeah, same. Because I might be able to put in additional stream tomorrow. We'll see. I might not be, but we'll see. Definitely day after tomorrow is going to be also different, because as a matter of fact, I think I've mentioned this, we have day off, and I'm willing to make a gaming stream during that time. And I've bought Stellar Blade, and we are going to probably play that along with some other stuff. We'll see. And I think we are going to have more gaming streams, but we will see about that. And also, I'm kind of like wondering, or do I want to go with a couple things? Because, like, okay, I have some time before the stream and I have some time after the stream, right? Depends when I come back. When I'm not going with my mom get some groceries, I'm coming back pretty early. And I have about an hour, hour and a half, depends, before walking out my doggo, you know, to do stuff. So yeah, I'm not sure what project do I want to take care of first. It's like, there's way too many things going on, you know what I'm saying? Way too many things going on. Also, I'm noticing more focus from me. Hi, we glad to have you here. How are you? Hope it's going. How have you been? How have you been? Been a long time. I think last month? Something like that? Happy to see you, Davis. Happy to see you too, Kurumi. I understand. So, yeah, I have a lot of focus today. I have a lot of focus today, and not only that, I have power. Unlimited Power! But yeah, stuff, right? Some of the projects I want to work on is book, my manga, etc. And I'm wondering, do I want to pursue the book? Do I want to... I mean, book is easy because when I'm, for example, hanging out with my mom, I can spend like a little bit on writing, right? So like I'm watching movies with her. In the meantime, I can multitask and write the book, which is like using the most out of that time, right? Meanwhile, I'm also making some fun with my mom and watching the movie with her, etc. It's more like what project do I want to focus on off stream and away from the time I'm spending with my mom. It's like, I know it shouldn't be really a problem or anything like this, but to come and think about this, it's like I have so many of them that I don't know what to go for now. Like, I think I've had a really good plan, like getting into programming, you know, and maybe working on the game, but I don't know, I'm somehow I've sat down and had this thought, like, what if I would draw my manga off stream too? You know what I'm saying? Like, that one weird thought you have on the back of your mind, like, what if? Because it will also make sense. I would make that project faster in the end, right? You can. Yeah, I know. But then, like, I'm also working on it on stream. But I'm not doing that every single time. I think we would have the manga portions where we'll finally finish the character designs. And in the meantime, I can just slowly progress with it. But in the end, it's like, what do I want to focus on? What do I want to do with myself? Because in the end, the whole thing is always the same, like, what do we want to do? If you think it's easier than do it, yeah. But then I also want to make the game. It's, you know, like, all my projects are equally as quote-unquote easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, making a manga might be equivalent with the difficulty. It can be equivalent with making a game and learning programming from scratch, you know? At the same time. So yeah, I don't know. I've been kind of stagnating before the streams, even though I had some times. I had some time on that. So I don't know. For sure I want to work on something finally and get back to watching anime. It's been a while again since I did watch any anime. And I know it's like talking about, oh, what's easier, you know? Like, because like, it's always the same thing. Like, I don't know, what's easier for you to do? Like, when everything is of the same, like, difficulty, so to say, and more or less at the same stage, like, how to choose the priority when everything is like something you really want to do. So I have strength, I have power, I don't know what to do. So I'm just sitting there very energetically in the end. So yeah, I don't know, really. I think I need to like make a decision and just hold this decision. Because like, what are we doing on stream, right? We are doing the character design, sure. We are doing Vtuber illustrations, sure. We are making sketches, we are making manga on streams too. And I think manga itself, like, here's the thing. Okay, we are going to have like some other streams, like emote making, etc. But is right now sketching something that I'm doing anyway? Like, from what I've noticed, it's been mostly like, you know, just taking care of the projects anyway. So I think I could instead like implement the fact that we're going to have 2 illustration making streams, 2 character design streams, and 2 manga making streams in the week. And I think everyone is going to have what they like, although the sketching is really cool because it helps with like gathering up your thoughts. And in the end I wanted to make everything working with the... In the end I wanted to do like other stuff with sketching, like Pokemon as humans, for example, right? But I guess in the end I can also make it like a very unstable field and just, you know, focus on making the manga on those streams, and in the end just, you know, ending up doing other stuff, like not only making the manga on that slot, but also like actually sketching like Pokemon as humans and other stuff. And then it's going to be another character design session. That's the thing. So I guess like that might be cool. So like from the next week making the manga also, starting from the next week making the manga every week is going to be really cool. While keeping the character design and other stuff on. Like, I know I have way too many projects. I've put way too much on myself. We've had this talk already. That is the problem. I have way too many projects and I really need to like sit down and pick priorities, you know? What do I want to do? What do I want to focus on? Because if I'm going to sit here and try to pour water into all the glasses at the same time, I'm not going to get even a sip. You know what I'm saying? So I think I need to start squeezing myself creatively and actually do moves. Start to do moves. Why creative life is so difficult? Why do I have like some... What's wrong with me actually? Why I can't settle with one thing? What's up? Write a list of things you need to do, then choose, yeah. I'm just talking about the projects I have because I had the idea that, hey, maybe I can do manga off stream too, and that would be before the streams works, right? Like before the streams idea. Or maybe do I, you know, learn programming and do the game as I've planned? Like, I'm confused about stuff, and I know I've had like a good plan, but then this weird thought came in and like, is it a good choice? of what to take care of first. Because like I can do whatever. What really was helping me were those habit trackers. I think it's because you look too closely, easier to see a bigger goal and move towards that even if you never reach or change mind midway. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I know how much the manga is going to take me. I know how much the game is going to take me. Because it's not only making the graphics, it's also learning a programming, but then the programming can be like, I can work on it the way how I've learned, HTML and other stuff. Just googling the solutions, seeing how things are kind of operating, etc. And then when I finish the game and I have something I'm happy and I can show, I could sit down, complete the book I've got, or first complete the book, but then it's like I'm going to have the feeling that I'm not moving with anything. You know what I'm saying? And I can't just learn it once a week or twice a week in the weekend. To learn something, I really need to sit down and work on those stuff. So that's the problem. Finish something. I mean, that sounds pretty obvious, but just finish something. Yeah, that sounds pretty obvious, but it's actually the way how it would go, right? Cut the scope? That doesn't work. Cutting the scope is good thing. What can I do to make the thing smaller? What is like the smaller project that I can work on? I mean, what's easier than a gacha game? You can always make a vertical sliced game. True. True. Like, why not making my gacha game by making the gacha system and making the game a clicker? And then when I have the entire gacha system, I can make the battle system. And I just won't have to worry about stuff. It's like the easiest thing to do, I can do that like right now even in Godot. The game, but only with 2-3 characters? That also true. Like, I don't have to worry about an entire roster of characters. But then again, I can just make it slowly, make it system by system. I think it would be easier to make like button that would take you to the battle system, and at first you are going to have possibility to just click from there with other content and mechanics. Yeah, exactly. I can do the clicker game right now. It's not that difficult in Godot. And when I'm going to have the clicker game, I just need to make 2 buttons, gacha and home, and characters. I can use only 3 characters. That's really not that difficult to do now as I'm thinking about. Like, that gacha game is really easy. I wanted to say the other day, it may be a good idea to bring back the scope and do things you can do fast. Yeah. So here's the idea what I have for the project. For my projects, like I wanted to make the manga on stream, off stream too. But then what if I change the sketch stream to manga making? That way I'm just going to have like 2 Vtuber illustration streams, 2 OC making streams, and 2 manga making streams. That way I'm going to progress with my manga 2 days a week. That's a lot. So that way I can, like Game Jam style, you can do it like you have 30 minutes per character, so you have to max time limit and you know what you can do in that time. Yeah. That's also really good. Oh, that's interesting, ain't it? It opens stuff, a lot of stuff, actually. Then rig them fast, yeah. Like, I can always focus on characters later on, I just need something simple. Same with tileset for RPG Maker. I can just slam some, like, very random stuff and I can refine them later on. Just some blobs that would be in the general shape of that item. Right? You'll find you need backgrounds in UI and other stuff instead of concentrating infinite time on specific characters, yeah. That is true. Yeah, I know now what I need to do. I think I've got a plan and I need to keep up with that plan. Tomorrow I'm going to come back from my doctor appointment. Yes, my boss allowed me to get the doctor appointment. I need to be there at 14, sorry. To be there at 14, so they need to pick me up from work at about like 13, something like that. So yeah, and day after tomorrow I have a day off. I'll go there for like 2 hours only. Like until 12 or something like this. Ah, that kind of calmed me down about the entire project sense, actually. Also, Muto, how was the college yesterday? How was it? I was super tired. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Muto, I've once again forgot to send you the link to the channel. Also to you too, Zega. It's fine. So yeah, I'm planning to make some gaming streams. Maybe this week we'll have time for more gaming streams. What channel? My new channel for games only. Devis Place. The last stream that happened was on my... Was it on Discord? Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. The last thing that happened, the last stream that happened that we were playing last week was actually done on the main channel, which is art related only. And I needed to stream on here because actually of people who are calling that. What are they calling? Your new channel name. Devis Place? There's a lot of people called Devis Place? Are they mad or something? And now this dress actually looks way better. This dress looks way better. Holy, okay. I can find it. Give me a second. There's Davis 0. For some reason. Divine Orbs. Are you sure, bro? At Devis Place. There we go. There it is. Here. Here. There we go. Thank you. Okay, I have to say that this is actually one of the better. It's actually one of the better white clothing that I've drew. I'm really happy that I'll be able to finally do some games, because again, like, this channel is going to be still the main channel. You can expect all the streams happening there. The side stuff like games are going to happen on the other channel. I don't expect many of those. Okay. Froggy. I mean, to be fair, recently I haven't really watched any anime, and I've noticed that I don't have really much to talk about, because everything I've been doing was like just boring. Like, shit. I need to get my glasses corrected. They're getting loosened up. That's not good. I am. No, still not. God damn it. And then it goes, like, again, another problem. I'm stuck again. Like, the same thing happened yesterday, and kinda the same thing happened when I was trying to shade the neck. I can't figure out this shading. Over here there's supposed to be like a bump. Why I can't do that? Also, I'm once again thinking that I'm overshading. Like, this area shouldn't have much shadows. It looks good to me. I see. The bump part. I'll leave it like that. And I think I'm not going to add any other shadows here. I think that's good enough. There. Better. It still looks very flat here. Like it feels like it needs more shadow. I have to stop myself. It's not... I have to... Don't get lost in details. Go to next part. You can fix small stuff later. Yeah. Dear. Okay, let's... To be fair, I am feeling like my focus is pretty bad lately. I feel it's actually not because like I'm getting, I don't know, no focus whatsoever, because I feel like I can do stuff. I think like I'm getting overstimulated at this point. Like I actually feel overstimulated. Like there's way too much stuff going on, and I'm just generally like having no idea what I'm supposed to do. It's like a huge change. I have the same effect that I've had when I've went for the first time on my sick leave. You know what I'm saying? When I've got used to my normal job, it's very difficult to me to get unused from those ungodly amounts of days where you don't have time for anything. Like really. Really. Like I've talked with my coworkers, right? And they're like, you know, oh, yeah, longer weekend, woohoo, we have the holiday. And I was like, what are you talking about? What holiday? What day off? We're working from Monday to Friday. What do you mean no work on holiday? I'm feeling like an animal that got out of the zoo. Like I've got Pavloved into the idea that I'm supposed to work on holidays. Which is scary, by the way. It's actually scary that this can happen to you. Working with Chinese is no bueno. Yeah, it is. It's no bueno. Also, working with Koreans is the same. And Japanese too, like, those three countries have like ungodly work culture. I have no problem with Koreans, you think? Like over here, people who are working at LG and stuff, they say that this is the worst, one of the worst, like, factories where you can work. We work with them. Client in previous company, I see. Also, I'm hoping that the deal that is going on right now with certain company is going to work out well. It was funny, my boss trying to explain to them why I sleep till 11, they don't have a say in it. Oh buddy, oh buddy. Meanwhile, me coming back home at 6, trying to sleep after a very long and difficult night shift with unexpected overtime. And at around 8, like 7 something, I'm getting a call from someone from the office, waking me up, obliterating my entire sleep, making me go after 1 hour of sleep, sitting at my PC until I get tired again. Indians are interesting. What do you mean? Either work very diligently and very good, or do the opposite. I have no complaints about work. For me right now, it's like discovering a different world. No in between, I see. Bruh, YouTube actually obliterated my freaking channel with the reach. I also want to stream for longer today. We will see. I'm going to probably stream until I really want to stream until 3 a.m. Not 3 a.m. until 3 until 3 hours today. Yesterday was a bit of a I probably want to eat normal food today. Oh, so why? My brother stole my hot pockets, bruh. Also, I've tried hot pockets, they were not good. But why you won't eat normal food today? Actually, what is the plural you know, what is the plural of food? A feed? There's a bunch of feed in the store? Which one be? Which one? Because the pizza one is the best. I see. I don't remember now. It was like with some mushrooms and like different kind of mush. It was bad. Found lactose-free pudding made with coconut and cocoa. Bought a bunch of them and they so freaking good. I already ate like 6, bro. What the? What do you mean? What? You've never seen that Hot Pocket? I think it was like it was something similar to Hot Pockets. Bunch of food, lot of food. That's bizarre. I'm by the way, I'm looking into the artwork right now, trying to figure out like the steps. Like I know that I'm in the state where I would do issues usually, and I want to break through that state. I want to learn operating normally in this precise stage or like feeling generally. That's why I want to also stream longer, because it will take me longer to fulfill my goal for today's stream. Also, I'm really happy because I started placing some goals. When I started placing the goals, like, oh, hi Fyodor's, glad to have you here, how are you, hope everything's going? I think this is the first time around, so hope you find a coffee corner here, how are you? Fyodor's, like Fyodor's Dostoevsky? Oh yeah. How are you? Do you like drawing? Nice. Do you like drawing, Fyodor's? Nah, you will just start chatting with us, then 20 minutes later you say you cut the stream short. Not always when you stop drawing for 5-10 minutes, bruh. Well, I can't hear. What do you mean you can't hear? Hello? I mean, say something, saying something, booga booga. I could hear. That's probably on the Fyodor's side. Maybe his headset is not working. You miss a line there. Where? What's misaligned? No work. I see. And here Davis. A. I'm back. Welcome back. I don't think that it's been happening always whenever I've been taking a break from drawing. Like, it depends what I'm doing. Like, there are times where I was still like like analyzing stuff and stuff, you know? So I don't really understand. Ah. Oh, here. Yeah, probably. Also, my eyes are burning. God damn it. Fish. Yeah, let's go. Fish for the win. I don't want to go. It's okay, Muto. It's okay. Take your time. School is important, remember. It's important to go to school. I haven't won. What do you mean you have an N1? Hour? I see. Eat take meds. And took my medicine. Then chill. Draw something. If you've already finished all the stuff you've had to do, just sit down, relax, and breathe. How's the bunny going? E. Still trying to figure out ears. That's cute. That's so cute. Send you a picture now. Can you send me a bunny? Easy if you figure out where you would put cat ears and replace with bunny ears. Also, I sent a pic like 5 minutes ago. Huh? To me? No. Whoa, that's so cool. Wait to me. Hmm. Cloth? Hmm. Fluffy Spider Girl. Fluffy Spider Girl boy kisser. Ooh, you're such a boy kisser. You like kissing boys. Sorry. That wasn't about any of your works, Muto. I just for some reason had this weird video on my head. Just started calling back. Mostly because for some reason I've started getting the submissions from subreddit like that, so called like this. And it stroked me the wrong way. Pose. What app do you use to draw? I'm using a Clip Studio Paint EX 4.0. A Spider Girl? Yeah, I'm going to. I see. I might download it later. I was searching for an app since EB's Pay is kinda expensive. Oh wait. It's actually not that cheap, at least the version I have, and on mobile it's only available as a subscription. Still on the planning phase. I see. Oh, I'm on mobile. I'll check some other apps later, I guess. What's on mobile? I might join her in college class, I see. Ibis, try Ibis. But he just mentioned that Ibis is kinda expensive. I don't have my tablet on me. I'm using it for work too. I use it for free. Yeah, but there's like, you know, things that are getting restrictive. Let me check. Krita mobile. Yeah, there is Krita APK. All I have to do is watch an ad. I can't stop yawning. It's one of these days. But I've had only 1 cup of coffee today and I'm proud of myself because I'm finally reducing my coffee addiction to minimum. Like, holy. Good, yeah. I am starting to feel the effects. You know, like tiredness and stuff. It's clacky and ibis pain, and now I'm trying to practice traditional. Traditional is cool. E. I'm trying to practice doing simple drawing since I really wanna practice painting too, but my skills are 0. Hmm. Mm. Skills are transferable between digital and traditional, but actually they are having troubles with... there's trouble in getting used to it. Two ads? What do you mean 2 ads? No, you don't have to get used to the ads, you just have to used to the feeling of traditional or digital, depends from which you are going. Because otherwise then those two are very transferable with skills. Like, if you have color theory, the color theory is going to be always the same, even no matter if it's a digital or any form of traditional. And same of losing context without the chat window, yeah. Understandable, I really need to make it work finally. It's so difficult to set it up now. I'm going to have day off day after tomorrow. I'll try to do it then. Please bear with me. Why? Time. It's like 2 minutes, probably. For Twitch it is, but for YouTube it's a bit longer, remember? It requires from you getting the API and stuff. You saved the JSON somewhere? No. I didn't. Or maybe? I don't know now. How would it be called? I can search for it. Juicy, tender. I've put my newborn into a blender. Did you just save the JSON file somewhere? No, I don't think so. I might need to have a file, like how the file would be named, to look for it. You read that like 5 minutes ago. I know. But do you know who else has dementia? Do you know who else has dementia? Yes. Bruh. Not me. Bruh. Ah. I am trying to like figure out what's going on here. Was aren't the chat thing is saved in your other browser? I don't think so. Moving between browsers at one time, yeah. Not sure. I think it works. E. Brandenburg. German always works. Man. I don't feel good though. Just kind of tired. I'm still trying to get used to sleeping for 6 hours. I have to say I really like this dress, but I think the over here the shadow doesn't make sense. It should be most likely like this instead of the other way around. I'm doing way too many things. I also think that I have to like figure out myself. Recently things have been changing a lot. I've been reaching out to myself a little bit more. Okay, actually, we're slowly going through the thing. We are almost done with the main dress because there's also like the behind part, right? I really like the way how it's coming out. I really like the way how it's coming out. I really like the dress itself. What happened? There was a bot. You know, the viewers and stuff. Viewer selling bot. Had a phone call. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. They smelled. What do you mean they smelled? Who smells? What did they smell? It's a figure of speech. Huh? Oh, okay. So like a shady thing, you mean? Probably like a phone call scammers or something like this. Wait for me to have a call. Oh. Alright, that's what you mean. And we are done with the white dress. That being done. Yeah. Yay. To be fair, if there's anything that I wouldn't be really happy with right now, is the face and generally the skin. I really love how my outfit, you know, the clothing turned out in general. But I genuinely don't really like in certain points how the skin turned out. It's also very difficult to view, like I think it's more like I'm not experienced with this kind of view yet, maybe? I didn't really draw much characters in this view. And this exact lighting too. And she has like part of her face covered by the hair, so it's also really difficult to do stuff around here. Like, yeah, it's generally just a bit more problematic. Boop. Yeah. Booped so much. Beep boop. I've recently watched with my mom like a really crazy movie, which was like, do you know the VHS series? Which is like a bunch of found footage kind of movies. It was like, the movie was kind of like this, but not found footage, just generally short horrors. Video game high school? No. No, it's just called VHS, like those tapes. It's just the... literally like those tapes. So basically we found like the second part of something very similar but with Asian horror movies, which has like very typical for Asian movies horror tropes, you know what I mean? But those were slapping though. Those horror shorts were better than some horror movies that we've watched. Like straight up. And I believe they've paid much less for something so good. Let me see. So we're almost done with her, actually. Surprisingly, we're almost done with Froggy. What's going to be left is going to be like her, the roses, her hair, and the back of her, wedding dress, generally. And the tattoo, for sure. And the earring. I think we'll be able to probably finish now the arm. What? Yeah, like this part of the dress, the roses, her hair, and the earring, and the tattoo. I'm ready, but at what cost? Aww. Oh, earring. Yeah. What did you heard, Zeka? You pronounce it like... urine. What? Urine. Urine? 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 Urine. I like what she pissed herself for. What? Erin. Erin. Every time I do the specific hairstyle and that calls me Asian. Can I see? No, okay. Or didn't happen. I don't want to show my face, it's okay. I don't force you to anything. Yeah. I'll be real with you, I don't know what I can talk with you about today. Why would someone dump rocket launcher near middle school? Huh? What do you mean? Okay, very someone did that, bruh. How you even get rocket launchers? Here is the rocket launcher. It launches rockets. This is Flammenwerfer. It werfers Flammen. A army surplus? What the fuck is army surplus? Bro, this is literally the very first time I hear about something like army surplus. What do you mean army surplus? Everything is done by... what they say, only clothes? No, they are making everything on point for every soldier. On commission. What? Like they are placing an order for the exact amount of soldiers they have, and that's how they produce everything. That's how it's supposed to go. What do you mean army surplus? What do you mean selling only clothes? What plan does that? Yeah, kinda. Everything is like brought per soldier. We don't. I see. I like 10 different sizes and have warehouse full of them. You have to go by. Bye bye, Muto. Take care. Good luck on your high school. Bye bye. Thank you for coming. You sell leftover rocket launchers. I don't know. Or maybe they didn't sold them. Someone just dumped them spontaneously. Those must be expensive, yeah. Most likely. Looking for an apartment, can find very few and they have a matching floor and I wonder how bad it is. Why looking for an apartment? I got my own place. Oh, okay. Like for buying, I thought that you want to just rent out a different apartment. Your current one seems to be good, so I was wondering why would you want to change something that actually really isolates noise pretty well. Yeah, kind was good, but probably not for sale. We're looking under like 650k PLN. I see. I see. Makes sense. Yeah, makes sense. And they're either 20 to 30 meters squared and can fit a computer desk. Oh. Meanwhile, my room. Oh, but you mean like in total? That's, I mean, 20 to 30 meters squared is like very close to my current apartment where I live. I think we have like 32 meters squared. Like, it's pretty small. 32 can't fit 2 people. Well, here we are living in family of 5 in there. I mean, most of the time it's like no. Family of 3, sometimes 4 when father comes back, so yeah. Literally a bed, kitchen and a bathroom. No, we have like 2 rooms. The kitchen is like very small. Bathroom is very small with like shower only. Just lie about the size here. Like everything is very small here besides like parents' room. Because like where I live in my room, like my room has been actually like one huge room. But to accommodate me and my brother in one room and my sister in another room, they've split that huge room into twain. I see. It's difficult to find a good accommodation right now. I'm not really shocked. I'm officially not apartments but storage or workshop or something like that, I see. And someone is just selling them. Yeah, but they are like 70-90 meters squared and fully heated out for apartment. Yeah, I mean it's that's a good thing. Not sure what's the problem. With the apartment was the problem, or you're not sure what is the problem? What do you mean by the problem? Why is it bad? Why are they so cheap? I see. Yeah, that's actually a red flag. I think the inside of her mouth should be a bit more dark. Like this should be darker for sure. Like maybe not this dark, but black, yeah. And her tongue should be like blood. That should have less color, like blood, blood. Yeah, perfect. Okay. I mean, darker. You think darker? Even darker than this? It's like a light bulb in her mouth. Yeah, sure. Give me a moment. Like this, and her tongue, like... No. Like this. Yeah. Here's my third model. Oh, what model are you working on right now? Somehow can't make it under 1500 poly? I see. Make the body 3 loops one direction, 3 loops other direction in 700 poly. God damn it. Well, this is for anything that should run character, but I don't want to make Minecraft character, I see. Wait, so are you experimenting with making 2D models for your game? The what? Models for anything that should run on mobile should be under 2K. how you mix together two messages. It isn't looking good yet. I see. I don't know. I think my eyes are starting to run dry. I absolutely have no idea how I'm mixing up two messages. To be fair, recently it's been happening way too often. Extra. I don't know. I think actually that I'm recently also very focused on drawing what I'm doing. What I'm doing while drawing, but the thing is that I'm because of that I'm hyper focusing on stuff, and I'm really starting to pay attention way too much to the details. But because of that, I'm also losing my focus too quickly. I'm really thinking about getting into a book that I wanted to have, but at this point, like, it's going to be easier for me to just find some ebooks, and I'm wondering where I can find like some audiobooks actually. Rather than ebooks, I'm thinking about more of an audiobook because that's going to be way better solution for me. At the same time, like, when I'm going to work on my projects, you know, actually, I think I'm going to be watching more anime than anything else. Yeah, we finished the dress. since we finished the dress, do you think we should... Oh. Wait, we finished the dress, we finished the skin. The skin is still... It's still not really good. You know what I'm saying? It's still like... meh. Especially the like tone, it's dead. There's like no flow. It's just very dark, like purple. Like I think this is supposed to be her shadow at this point. But do you want to redo the shadows again? No, I don't think so. I need to start also, I need to stop worrying about my shadows and actually start pushing in more of a, like more ideas for other stuff, right? Like more of the ideas for brighter colors. There you go, that's what I wanted to say. Because if we are going to have those brighter colors, we are going to have much more, to be fair. Like much more. Yeah, we finished everything besides her hairs and the flowers. Oh, and that, whatever. There we go. No, it's not how I wanted it to look like. Like this? Maybe? It shouldn't be high reflective, it's not glass. It's like a plastic clip on her ear, something like that. Yeah, there we go. Doesn't really, it didn't do shit. There. So yeah, my eyes are burning, by the way. So we finished the dress, we finished her glove, we finished her skin, we finished her mouth and eye and the earring. What else? Besides hair and flowers, like we've reached what my goal for the past 2 streams. Like I actually want, probably if I would like, I'm feeling the freaking focus dropping from me, so I'm like trying to push the barriers, by the way. I'm pushing my comfort zone. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. There. Okay, the tattoo is also shaded. Man. I'm scared of touching the hairs and the flowers in this state. Like, I'm going to mess something up for sure. Like, for sure that's going to be something happening there. Hmm. I've promised about 3-hour long stream. We are like one fourth of an hour here. Until 3 hours. So I've kind of miscalculated how much I would do during the 2 hours. Which kind of proves the point that I've also sped up a little bit. Also, I don't know why, but my model's eyes seem to be red, like really darn red. I mean the irises, but they shouldn't. They look like this. It might be me. Actually, Froggy's dress is also looking kinda red for me right now. And I know that I've used like white and gray and blue. There's no red whatsoever. So yeah. I guess we can talk for a little. It was always like that. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So basically, what's left? The hairs and the flowers, and then the background. I'm searching for some games to get inspiration. I see. Oh yeah. So we finished the most of her actually. We need to finish her hairs and flowers, and after that, probably the backgrounds. Like I want to have like a chapel view and stuff. It's not the day for a longer stream today. Definitely not. Probably tomorrow is going to be a better day because I'm not going to really spend my entire focus on work. Like, to be fair, like it is 8 hours, but it's also very like mentally draining, you know? Like you are there, you are constantly like managing stuff, you're multitasking all over the place, writing emails, calling people, writing messages on WhatsApp, and like, you know, in the meantime you have to also like figure out to what company you can write or call to try to create the cooperation. That's problematic. Yeah. And I know what you want to say. I know what you want to say. If you would become a programmer. Yeah, I know, Zach, I know. Man, I'm actually wondering about the thing, about the celebrate. I was distracted, I see. I am thinking about Stellar Blade. Like, I think I want to play the game, but I'm not sure if I can play it on stream. Because it's like very how to say that? Lewd? Yeah, kinda. It's quite lewd. Especially with like outfits and stuff, and those outfits are like normal outfits, and the jiggle physics, etc. But I want to play that. I'm also thinking about drawing a fan art for this. Like someone, I see someone already like drew the fan art for it. And there are people actually, you know, having the fan arts for the game. I don't know then. But to be fair, my main channel is not going to be affected. But then again, like Twitch, there are already mods. Yeah, there are already mods. I figured. I figured people are going to have a lot of mods already. So probably we're going to play Fantasy Life 1, the girl who steals time. We'll see how the game will go. You know, the main problem is that I don't have the gaming channel made on separate email, you know? So if this email would be potentially banned, like the entire email, all accounts connected to it, I'll be cooked. Because both my gaming channel and my art channel, the main channel, are connected to the same email. They're on the same account generally. There are like different channels on that account. So that's a bit of a problem. So yeah. Also in the meantime, I've seen like a very cool and easy way of making stuff for RPG Maker MZ when it comes to the character designing, and actually you don't need really that many options for all the characters, to be fair, and to make a lot of characters. Like on most in RPG Maker MZ you need like like maybe 3 to 4 eyes, same for mouths, like 3 different facial shapes, like head shapes, and you can class like hairstyles, etc. And like you can also make different hairstyles, and it won't really be a problem. The problem is with the size, but then I could potentially just check what kind of size is that and just make the pixel art version for it, and I wouldn't really mind it. I am thinking about making the entire game pixel art actually, and I'm thinking about finishing the game and selling the resources. Like straight up, this is what I'm thinking about, because it's not really going to be that bad. Generally the character can be done, all the characters can be done by the character generator. You just need to sit down and make the things piece by piece, which is also not really that difficult. You can manipulate the character design to actually show the, you know, the RPG Maker XP models, right? The bases. And generally you can just create characters that way. I need to get back to drawing because we won't do 3D game. Yeah, that is a problem. There's a problem. But yeah, I'm really happy how much we've progressed with the character. Really, I'm really happy with how much we've pushed this illustration. We've literally almost finished it. Maybe half 3D game? You mean 2.5? We've talked about making 2.5D with billboard sprites. Billboard sprites? Yeah, that would work. It's 3D, but a bunch of stuff are 2D and just rendered the right angle. Yeah. To be fair, I have to say that this will be very easy to do for you generally. Like, actually, it would be really cool. I've seen some games like this. As a matter of fact, I've seen the game. Gee, what was it? It looked like an RPG Maker game, but it was an RPG Maker. The world generated, but then need turnaround drawings of the characters. I see. Yeah. If it would be pixel art, I could make a base for you, and you could just draw over it. Like, actually. But the thing is that you need much more advanced stuff than RPG Maker stuff. And for that, I would need to spend a lot of things. Ragnarok Online worked that way. Yeah. That's true, that's true. I'm wondering what background do you want to give her? Like, do you even want to give her a background? Anime chapel. Inside. There are... I'm getting a hiccup now. Come on. What's going on? Today is not a day. Are you like one of those vice arcs they used to put out for weddings? Vine arcs. Yeah, that will work, for sure. But only this? I mean, theoretically, it can be just that Vine arc. Partially visible, like half of it. And then just the sky, and that's it. Like wedding outside, and she's just, you know, standing there. I could make like Zen poking her head out, like tied up, and you know, with like a tape over her mouth. Yeah, we are the POV of a rat. Yeah. It's like a low POV. There are photos like this. Especially for weddings, actually. It's a very common wedding pose, to be fair. Especially for the photos. Yeah. Like with white flowers. Yeah, that's actually good. That's pretty good. Yeah, then I guess this is going to be the perfect one. At this point, the perfect view. Yeah, and I guess on the next stream what we're going to do is going to be like finishing the hairs, finishing the flowers. Probably we're going to... we'll see. Praise Lil Dev, yeah, imagine. Pastor Frog, yeah. Like taking Froggy RTX on that she did, right? God damn it. Loch. I can't find it, but she had one where it was a frog with like her hair, painted lips, etc. Like it was just probably quickly made up thingy. Yeah. Let me think. Yeah, probably one of the things that I would look up for is going to be generally just placing on the... I think that's the idea, like making at first like a very kind of cursed, when making a game prototype with full AI image placeholders. Sure, go ahead. Like, if those are just going to be the image placeholders, it's the best because it's giving you like a full range of stuff. But I think it would be better to like put on like some work into characters later on. Prototyping with AI images is also good. Is good enough. Yeah. I am thinking about making the like prototype character generator parts, you know? Like probably very low effort, very fast done, no detail, no nothing, just some blobs of stuff to make them look kind of like what they're supposed to look like. That would be cool. That would be pretty cool. The problem is that I plan the game, then start doing characters, and I lose the game somewhere in the process. I see. What could work well here? Like probably establish wondering if I had the game first, then doing the character after would help. I mean, theoretically, if you would pinpoint exactly what range of movement you need, that would be it. Because for example, like I know what range of movement I would need to make my gacha game, like the fighting scenes and stuff. Like possibly even, maybe not even any for normal attacks, and then some animations that wouldn't even be that difficult to do in Spine, for example, right? Or maybe just 4 to 5 frames, maybe none. To be fair, I would offer like 5 frames. Because you have start, finish, middle, and 2 in-betweens. That's like the perfect animation framing that you can get. Because usually you count in 5. Or like you get 3 in-betweens, right? So that depends how many frames per second you want for your thing, like attack, hurt, etc. Yeah, but without in-betweens. Then you just need 3 frames. Hi Eric, glad to be here. How are your brain is going? How are we doing? Just like the character there and put in the attack frame. Yeah. I mean, that would be perfect too, like literally. So you won't even need like and do the rest of with effects. Yeah. Like for me that would also be perfect. For example, for the attack, etc. Because this is exactly how the Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle works. Like the normal attacks is just the character sliding over to the other character. There's like 1 frame of the character like dashing there, standing, and then attacking, right? And then the other character is changing to the hurt and flies off. That's that. Making poor financial decisions. Start a figure collection. Oof. I actually have some Funko Pops for my figure collection. But actually, like, here's the thing. I've been checking prices on the internet for those exact figures. And I have some pretty weirdly expensive characters. Like, I've got the Jumbo Funko Pop, the guy with the hands that turns people into dust. Like, everything that he touches turns into dust from My Hero Academia. Shigaraki, there you go. So basically I've got Jumbo Funko Pop of Shigaraki, and I've bought him for like 60 PLN, but on the internet he's right now like 800 PLN. For some unknown reason. And he's still growing in prices, that's bizarre. I might try to sell him on later. I also got some like special edition Funko Pop, so I'm waiting for them also to skyrocket in the prices because soon they might. Usually you need to wait for like a year to make it work. I'm a figure in Funko of Chopper, Goku, Gohan, Broly, Super Blue, ICC. A lot of Molly on Warhammer or something you can play with is more reasonable, yeah. Like, to be fair, I've had those as assembly figurines from Dragon Ball, but yeah. I still want to like start my collection all over again, especially that they've started making the new like figurines. I really like those assembly. For a while I had this urge to get some assembly kind of thing. And I even urged to buy Lego. There are some pretty neat Legos that are out there. Not necessarily cars, but like there's Bastion from Overwatch and other stuff. But Bastion from Overwatch is pretty darn expensive. It's better if you live in a place that has clubs where you can play. Yeah. Yeah, true. True. I remember we've had a thing going on here in my city. There was a dude who really liked the there was a dude who really liked tabletop games, and we actually kind of started the in our city a club, but quickly it like, you know, dissolved. It pretty much dissolved pretty soon. But first I think we've played Alien vs Predator. That was really cool. Also, I really wanted to play a Eldritch Horror. I've actually bought the game. Started playing a little bit, but the game's like we've never really managed to pursue further on because the game is not in Polish and my parents don't understand English. I'll be building a Colosseum for a Minecraft server and drawing more improving. I'm very good at hands apparently, and I wanna make my own manga. That's my dream. I see. I mean, yeah, like drawing is good, but actually making a manga is not only drawing. There's like a lot of other like side stuff. Writing a scenario, thumbnailing, planning out the page layouts, etc. Like, there's a lot of thought behind manga making. But I believe in you. I believe that you can do that. It's not difficult to learn. That's what I can say. Like, I've myself learned how to make manga in like probably 3 days. It's not really that difficult to learn that theory. If you know how to write too, it's even easier because you don't have to learn the writing principles for writing the drama for scenario, because actually the scenario for comic books are like drama. You're generally describing what the character says in like drama style, etc. It's like writing a scenario for a play. This is exactly how I can pinpoint what this scenario for manga looks like. And generally comic books, even the, you know, American ones. I wrote stories for Avatar spin-off of Friends, I see. Finding some games. I see, Zaga, I see. Still interested what you are finding. Bro. I'm like, no way, it's not AI, and seeing things which contradict, yeah. I mean, some parts may be AI, some parts might not be, so that's why it contradicts. Because some parts literally might be just done, like being too detailed and details are correct, yeah. Like maybe someone is doing something that you've been thinking about, right? Like AI placeholders. And then just filling the placeholders up with proper things. Characters are fully animated seamlessly, yeah. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the seamless animations are getting better and better. Like, if you just want, like, splash screen kind of animation, it's really easy. And drawn in 3-4 different versions and they all match, yeah. That's also really cool. But as I said, maybe someone is using like like AI stuff, like placeholders, missing the usual AI thing. There, it never does the same thing twice. I see. So yeah, like again, maybe it's just placeholders that are contradicting. Everything else is like actually done properly. Like people are currently doing that. Like back in the days, people were using placeholders as actually placeholders. Like they were using just huge red triangle or square or whatever, just to somehow determine what is good and what is evil. Like enemies were portrayed with the red triangle, the main character was portrayed as the green circle, and people and NPCs you could talk with were blue squares. Send a pig, for example. Mini avatar looks like it's AI, and the full character is not AI, definitely. Like the mini character is AI. You can really, for me it's the opposite, really? So how are you, Bobberman? I'm doing good. Actually, we've finished the dress for the Froggy today. We finished her her glove. We've made some corrections to her face and made some more shading on all other stuff and details, etc. It was seems AI to me, not the small. Really? No. The smalls are looking like AI. I've seen that kind of style for AI models already. And you can actually take the fully drawn character, like the one that is the full portrait, and you can just throw it in and it's going to give you like perfect example of it. The lacing on her thighs, on the big one, is clearly AI. I mean, what's wrong? Like lacing, like the pattern? I mean, quite often I personally don't really spend much time on those. And it looks to me like it's been just a random stuff. Yeah, the pattern. Yeah. Like for me, it looks like a random stuff. Don't draw like that, it's AI. I see. That's interesting. Alright. Folds of the skirt are weird too. But then how come the... I don't know, to be fair. It's like difficult to actually comprehend properly. Because like for me the smaller models look like actually AI. But maybe someone took the AI, then used the AI on the AI and created the chibis. So the background on the second pic looks clearly AI too. But then there is the cart in the shop window, which is too detailed for AI. Maybe... I don't know. Maybe someone just been drawing things on top of it and was speeding up the process. Of the middle house, clearly AI, I see. Again, like maybe someone was just figuring out some things to speed up the process and maybe they're going to edit some things or already edited some things. Like that's how I would actually portray it. You know what I mean? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I see. Oh well. Oh well. Alrighty, folks. 2 hours 45 minutes. We had some talk. Thank you all for being active chat on YouTube and on Twitch. I'll be wrapping up. We can continue to talk Zaga after, you know, in the Discord. But meanwhile, folks, as always, stay creative and I hope to see you all in the next one. Take care.